What's going on, guys? My name is Rumble Skrash. In today's video we have very exciting news in the JP version of the game, but don't worry that we will be getting this by September or something like this, so you can plan a little bit around if you want to pull on these banners or not, because the brand new SugoFest exclusive Sabo and Ace, it's a dual unit by the way, just got announced in the JP version, and let me tell you that I wouldn't be talking about a specific video of just this unit if this unit weren't amazing in PvP, because it actually is. It's a dual unit and it's actually Kizuna Clash SugoFest exclusive unit. So this is the actual unit. Let's see the actual sprite and everything. So here we have it, and I'm gonna be translating this and going to the subreddit Discord, so that I can read you the information. But as you can see here, the stats are actually quite nice. It's a low defense, but not as low as some other units. And in case of the speed, it's a massive speed. The image is really good. And if you don't know what this unit does in the normal game, he's probably one of the best units in the normal game. But we are here to talk about PvP. So I'm gonna go and check the info of the unit. So here we have the info of the PvP abilities. So the passive is actually level 6 rainbow speed for the whole match, and defense up level 3 for the whole match too, and it's also rainbow. So that's immediately amazingly good, because it's a rainbow defense that lasts for the whole match and also at the start of the match. So that's amazingly good, because we don't have really a lot of units that are rainbow defense for the whole match, because we have, for example, like Shank's crew that just gives the defense after 30 seconds, Rayleigh that gives the defense after he is under 60% HP threshold. We have Roger that only gives that defense for 30 seconds. But to have a unit that just straight up gives you level 3 defense rainbow for the whole match, it's actually really nice. And we have, yes, some units that give some defense buff for the whole match and stuff like that, but I don't think they are rainbow and for the whole match and stuff. And yeah, and the special, if you guys saw in the when I showed you the sprite of the unit, it's on a 28-second cooldown, which is actually really amazingly low for what he does, because they actually will deal 2.5 times character's attack in damage to enemies in a large range. Now, as it's not specifying sideways or frontal, this means that this is a radial range. So it's the same range as Legend B2 Kaido, and that range is amazingly good. So 2.5 in a large radial range is actually massive for 28-second cooldown. It's a lot of damage, a lot. And well, they will actually apply 50% chance to paralysis to 3 enemies, which is not that relevant. But and then they will buff a little bit the attack for 15 seconds, which is not also that relevant. But they will buff also by level 3 defense rainbow to all allies, and that is actually massive, and it's also for 15 seconds, which is quite high. So yeah, it's a rainbow unit that can give up to level 6 defense, and it's rainbow with no conditions, and gives massive damage and rainbow speed. So immediately an amazing unit. The only problem I see with this unit is that it is a dual unit, so it doesn't count that it has any colors or anything, so it's not of any type. So it's a little bit difficult to find some subs for them, except for Rainbow Team. But I have been thinking about some stuff, like yes, you can put them in a Rainbow Team. For example, I think they will work amazingly well with Roger, Rayleigh, and stuff like that, and also other amazing rainbow units that should not be underrated, like Sanji Pudding and stuff like that. They are quite amazing, those units. And then the classes, you might think like, okay, it's kind of difficult to boost these classes. So it's Free Spirit Shooter. I mean, there's kind of good units on Free Spirit Shooter, but they are always buffing in general the speed and attack and stuff like that. So maybe it's a little bit hard to find some defense buffs, but with those kind of rainbow units like Rayleigh, for example, and it's actually really easy to do. So for example, one straight up one idea that I thought about was, for example, you can use Roger, this Ace, and Sabo, and then also Legend Rayleigh combined with, for example, Sanji Pudding, and you can get, for example, as the fifth unit, another tank, maybe preferably not a legend, so that way you can have a 7 or 8 man team, or maybe you can even use Otama, because she actually buffs the whole team, because she buffs Free Spirit, which the whole team is Free Spirit, except for Sanji Pudding, but they are fighter, so Otama also buffs the fighter, so you can have a lot of special CT up, and you already have a lot of speed with Roger and these guys, and also you have a lot of defense, you have early defense and then late game defense also, so that can actually be quite amazing. You can also use this guy together with a Shanks crew, because Shanks crew is just rainbow and they are both really good tank units, but this guy also gives massive damage. So yeah, you can do a lot of really cool combinations with this guy. We're gonna have to see what the actual use of this unit is in the future in JP, but keep an eye out for this unit, because maybe after knowing that after the 7th anniversary JP Legends it's coming this guy, if you are completely focused on PvP and you think that there's some other units that you can use to beat some, I don't know, some other content in the normal game, like for example this unit is quick and dex, so maybe if you just wanted to pull on the anniversary law just because he's an amazing dex unit, maybe you can pull on these guys, so you still have a dex captain to clear normal content and you have an amazing PvP unit, because law, yes, he's good, but I don't know, like we are also gonna have to see, but I don't think he performs as well as a guy like this would actually perform. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, and it's one of the positive things to being global, so we can plan a little bit the release of units, and we know when we want to spend our gems or not, and we want to save them, knowing that in, I don't know, like 2 or 3 weeks there's gonna be other units that maybe we would prefer more, and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all I wanted to mention for today. This is gonna be probably arriving around September, and looking at that JP already has three Kizuna Clash exclusive legends and just one PvP exclusive legend. That's making me think that probably in the near future we are gonna be having in JP a second PvP exclusive unit. So if that happens, it's gonna be exciting to talk about, because yes, NL was amazing at the moment, well, and still is, and but if we have, for example, another PvP exclusive unit that maybe, I don't know, counters quick, it would be like perfect, but well, we're gonna have to see how that works. Maybe it's not that good to just buff a meta and then release a PvP unit that counters that meta, so I don't know, I hope they do something more interesting, but we're gonna have to see. So that's all I wanted to mention for today. So let me know in the comment section down below what you think of this amazing unit, and also let me know if you decided that when they arrive you're gonna be pulling for them or not, because I think both of these units are really popular units too. So and the sprite is really cool. So let me know in the comment section down below if you're considering to pull for this unit or not when they come out. But yeah, so as always, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye!